Hi everyone. I gotta tell you, this is the best damn pumpkin chai tea latte that I have ever had in my life. Haven't been around for quite a while. And I'm not going to worry about angling my cell phone holder because it's a new cell phone holder and a brand new spanking sparkly SUV. Woohoo, girl! You go! Well, I had to make a decision on my other one. I would have still had some miles to put on it before my extended warranty that I had purchased on it. But you know, when you want to keep your vehicle maintained and it gets over 80,000 miles, and I put a lot of miles on my vehicle, I could have went ahead and played it out. But you know, what was going to happen next? And like I was getting at, the maintenance packages on it are quite ching-ching. And I maintain my vehicles. And it did have some hail damage on it. I didn't get as much out of it as I had wanted, but I knew that I wouldn't get the net out of it. I did have almost some highly rated, one of the top end Michelin tires, set of four that I put on in April. So kind of on the bottom end of that. But when this girl goes in to purchase a vehicle, they aren't going to snow me. I'm going to get out of them as much as I can, one way or the other, whatever number it is. So I did get a good deal. It's a 2024, moved up to a Kia Sportage. I wanted something a little bit higher. I wanted something a little bit more comfortable. It is still a hybrid, but not a plug-in. My Nero had some perks on it that I don't have with this one. But when I weigh it out, I'm where I want to be. So brand new. And my other one was all paid for anyway. So anything and everything they were going to give me out of my other one come right off this one. They gave me an incentive. They actually gave me a military incentive equal to it. Because I'm just like, you know, you got to do something here. We got to work the numbers some way. And it was the same salesman I had 6 years ago when I bought my new Nero. So I could have went with a 25. But that would have been another $3,000. Then I didn't need to do that. So my payments are reasonable. So once again, I can double my payments. That's what I did with my Nero. I had it paid off a year early. The bank hardly got any finance charge out of me. Oh, and I gotta say, when I had all the numbers figured out before I ever called them up about coming in. I knew where my percentage rate was because I have excellent credit. Right now, 6.69. That is the best rate my credit union has, not just for me. That is the lowest they have right now. And then I ran it through the dealer, and 6.9 was also. So, you know, as I sit there, I'm just like, we got to do something here. So he says, well, you want to run it through Kia? I said, well, you know, what do you think? He said, well, you might. Actually, they might give you a lower interest rate. I said, well, what the hell? Let's go ahead and do it. Boom! I did. It came back 6.5 instead of basically 6.7. Every percent matters. So, booyah! Now, I'm talking crushing it. Yeah, that's crushing it. So put that on it. So there's just a couple things that I have accented my baby up a little bit. A little bling bling. And I don't like my manufactured floor mats to get dirty, so I did go get me some $30 floor mats, and I don't want all that carpet. That's why I'm trying. That's why I want to cover up the factory floor mats, is because come wintertime. So actually, when I traded in the Nero, it had the manufactured new Kia floor mats, because I went and got the WeatherTech molded, and I wasn't gonna do that with this, you know. And I was running K&N air filters in both the cabinet and under the hood, so I do have an extra set of those because I would interchange them and wash them and spray them. So things like that I'm not going to do with this. I've got seat covers coming, but it's only for the bottom of the seat, because really the back of the seats, you know, they really don't get it. It's something being spilled on the seat. So I have those coming, really reasonable, some really nice ones. They are leather ones, to get away from the fabric absorption. Excuse me. So they'll be coming Monday, and then I will go ahead and purchase the back seat. I think that's great that you can get those available in just the seats, not the whole covers. What else? Oh, so I had to go get some more of my chemical guys. Ceramic quick detail for the outside, and chemical guys wheel shine. If nobody has heard of chemical guys, you know, I was mostly a McGuire's girl, but I'm telling you what, chemical guy products, I love it. that ceramic quick detail exterior, you can just see the water. It just beads off. I don't have to, I'm not running this through any automatic car wash because I'm not having it scratched. I've got stuck in there before and hit bumper to bumper with other vehicles. That's insane. So when I wash this manually, it just washes off. It's like it doesn't hold on to dirt and grime. Or I will go ahead and get a monthly package with a no-touch car wash. So yeah, you know what? This girl knows about car washes too. So that's crushing it. I did have some special headlamps and fog lamps on my Nero. I left those in there. You know, but the crap, being a minimalist, I could not believe just the little things I had in my vehicle. Not now. But I've got more space. I'm not going to put a hitch on here. I did on my Nero for my bike rack. Nope. So I'll make a couple bucks on the bike rack and the molded floor mats. No hurry, but I have plenty of room, and a lot of people with SUVs just load the bike in the back. So I did get an extra bumper strip that came today that I will put on here. Because you know that black molded that's on the vehicles, you know, that gets so scratched up. So I'm not going to have that happen. And I actually have a spare tire. So I'm glad about that. But I will eventually put that Route 66 is the warranty coverage, and it's Easy Street that I had on my Nero. It will cover needles and pins up to 100,000 miles. And the only thing is, there are certain things it doesn't cover. One thing is the exhaust system. So now if something, which the coolant on my Nero is what was going on. A few weeks ago when I took a trip, the engine overheated. So I knew what to do. I stopped at the next station a couple miles down on the highway, got the coolant. I was fine. I just kept having to top it off. It wasn't like it was draining out fast, but what was happening is the coolant was going into my exhaust system. Get this. So, Route 66 does not cover exhaust system. So what it was happening is a section on the exhaust system is where the coolant was coming through, and it was actually named exhaust system. So Route 66 wasn't going to cover that issue, but I was only 300 miles over my 80,000 on the Nero, and so Kia was going to cover it. Isn't that nice? But it is an ongoing problem, and that's what I said. I'm like, I already knew what was going on. This girl isn't dumb. I knew what was going on when I took it in there, and I told him that. I said, well, this is an ongoing thing. You know, almost every vehicle out there has an ongoing issue. So, you know, I bought the car there. You know, that does make a difference. I would say 90% of the time, at least it has for me. So I take it over across the river to that Kia dealership instead of my local one, because even with my oil changes, it's like $10 more. And their vehicles are priced more. And yet, Illinois has a higher rate. So when they work out my paperwork, since I live in Illinois, they go ahead and put, so I'm paying the Iowa tax, not the Illinois tax, and they can legally do that. So that saves me a little bit. So by the time we got all this done through Kia, my payments were even lower than what I thought. And it's definitely payments that I can certainly handle. And sometimes those will be double payments. They're not getting anything more out of this girl than they have to. Let's see how the brakes work. This is good. Lights sure do not stay long on green. So, yeah. The best damn pumpkin chai tea latte I have ever had in my life. It is so sickening. So, what else did I do today? Because a new home, a new client, poor lady, I feel for her. She's got some pretty serious health issues. I've lost clients before in having my business over 35 years. Some of them I've had for over 20 years. They're good people. So it was a new job. It was going to be another 100. But it's not like I was used to it. So it would be my first time with my client. But I understand, and I have compassion for them. I think that's why God takes care of me. God's taken me so far, taken care of me so far. With my kidney disease, and it's taken my sisters early in life. I question, why am I still here? There's a reason why we're all still here. Some people are so entitled. When there's a lane closed or something, people rush to get ahead of you. Well, I can't turn there. Got to go around. There's road construction everywhere, and I was trying to avoid this road up here. Because you get down into the... not good. Not good at all. You never know what's going to happen on this street up here I'm going to turn on. Day or night, it doesn't matter. Shootings, police chases, and the police, they almost take you out. I mean, they're dangerous than the one they're running after. I've been in a couple of them, believe me. It's scary. When I first moved here, actually, I lived just not even a block off this road. But it's gotten worse. It's gotten really worse. Unbelievable. There's so many vehicles around here that's bashed up. People have no respect for other people or their vehicles. We have people on bicycles that get hit. People at crosswalks that got hit. This school bus a few weeks ago, before school even started, thank goodness there was no children on the bus. It was a lady driver and this guy, about, I think it was like 71 or 72, where I live. I mean, we do have a lot of people that get out and walk here, especially in the part that I live in. He evidently had the right to cross, and she did a right turn with the school bus and run over the guy. I cross that road, and when I'm out running or walking or whatever. Yep, more construction. Yeah, they really had to clean the pavement, so it wasn't good. That happened in broad daylight. It wasn't like dark or anything. I don't know where she was looking. You know, the thing is, I mean, she's gotta live with that now, which is terrible. To know you killed somebody. And it's your fault. Wherever she was looking, whatever she was doing. Man, I'd have to go have counseling. That's just too bad. But people don't watch. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, oh, I got to get in front of them because the road is, you know, we got to move over to the right or to the left. I got to get ahead of them. I got to get up there to that red light. What is it? It's entitlement. I'm sorry, it's entitlement. I'm not a perfect person. Sometimes I'm in a hurry. And then everybody else is going the speed limit. I don't understand it. But it's okay. It's all good. But yeah. So I'm crushing it, everybody. I am crushing it. I'm taking my daughter some homemade banana walnut. What the heck is that? She's got... She's got this fuzzy long tail out, and it's curled up like that out of her butt. It's red and black. What? Oh, she's shaking it now. See, you never know what you're going to see along this road. Cha-cha. Blessings to all.